And there's no music, which is creepy. Which, like, no music, that always means bad things. Faint letters can just barely be made out, carved into the ancient stone monument. Ahead lies a sacred ground of trials. None who do not take part in its trials will be allowed to walk upon this earth. Those lacking the courage to defeat the totem guarding this land will be denied entry. But those who believe in their Pokemon and walk beside them shall gain great power. There's no captain to be found, but it seems like you stand at the edge of a trial site. Are you ready to challenge the trial? I am indeed. Final trial. And this, I think, is the most intriguing and curious of the lot. There's no captain, nothing but an ancient monument describing that it's a trial site. And if you continue forward, then you'll face the wrath of the totem. So, what is this place? Did it used to be a trial? Did it used to have a captain? What happened to the captain? Maybe were all trials like this in the beginning, before the captains showed up and decided to make the trials their own. So there's just so much this trial doesn't explain, and I'm really curious about it. But anyway, our first fight is against a little Kommo-o. Alright, legs. You can acrobatics it into oblivion. Or not. Because it has surprisingly high defenses. Okay, there goes the... I'm not even sure what it's supposed to be. I mean, I know it's a lizard, but it looks kind of like a dinosaur. You feel an even fiercer gaze than before. So something's watching us. Something just watched me take out that little baby dragon. So yeah, what is this thing? It kind of reminds me of a Struthiomimus combined with an Ankylosaurus. Weird dragon, to be sure. So continuing on. Uh-oh. Another ambush? Yup. Another ambush. And it's against the evolved form, Kommo-o. It is dragon fighting type, which is really quite cool. But of course, being a fighting type means it will fall easily to acrobatics. You feel the fiercest pair of eyes imaginable drilling into you relentlessly. Yep, something did not like me taking out that Kommo-o. And the Kommo-o. So, there's only one Pokemon that will be able to assist me in this trial. It's the one on my team that has never experienced a trial before. He will be the true MVP of this final trial. There's a Z crystal just standing there out in the open. Should we grab it? I think we should go for it. Oh god! It's Great Maccao! I mean, it's Kommo-o, the totem of Vast Pony Canyon. The chief of the tribe of dragons, the leader of the canyon king! He's come to challenge me, but I've got my edgelord. Now this trial is actually fairly disappointingly easy if you have a fairy type on you. Kommo-o, he's kind of a pushover. Like, he doesn't have a very complex strategy like Salazzle or Lurantis. He just starts out with Protect to make sure he survives the first turn so that he can call in an ally. And then he's got Flash Cannon for fairies And then all the other moves he has are Sky Uppercut and Clanging Scales. So he doesn't really have that much of a tricky moveset. Kommo-o is a joke. It spends more time buffing itself than actually attacking you. And if you defeat the Kommo-o first, then Kommo-o will call in a Scizor, and that will beat down whatever fairy you happen to have. So fortunately, Edgelord has the Disguise ability, so you know how it is. Dragon Fighting type, double weak, 4 times weakness to Fairy type moves, and with a Hone Claws boost, then I don't think Great Maccao, Kommo-o, is going to survive for very long. Wrecked. I know I say that all the time now, but it's true that was even easier than Totem Vikavolt. A Totemize. Isn't a Totemy that thing that starfish and octopi do where they like cut off their arms in order to escape a predator? Is that what Kommo-o is doing? Did he just like shed a body part without us knowing? That'd be creepy as hell if he did. I mean, I know lizards can lose their tails, so maybe that's what he did? And I think a critical hit was overkill, but good for you, Edgelord. We just conquered the final trial, the most anticlimactic trial there is. But to be fair, we do have even tougher battles ahead of us. Kommo-o hid itself somewhere in the deepest reaches of the valley. It's the last time we're going to hear that music. The Dragonium Z. Well, despite how disappointingly easy that trial was, I did like the build-up, how you just keep fighting progressively larger minions until the totem plops down from above with quite dramatically, I might add. But now that that trial's completed, we've reached the end of Vast Pony Canyon, and the altar of the moon awaits us. Cottonmouth. Our history tells us the Vast Pony Canyon trial was the very first trial ever to be held. Is that the reason why there's no captain? Because maybe they knew Kommo-o could take care of itself? You did a fine job clearing it, just as expected, Cottonmouth. You've cleared all 7 trials of Alola's Island Challenge now. That's wonderful. You've pushed yourself beyond your limits and have really become a great trainer, haven't you? And he could never have done it without you, Mimikyu. Let me heal you up real quick. Like we even need it. That poor, poor dragon. I think this might just work out. Don't tell me Hapu is shipping us now. First Kukui, then my mother. I think someone else made a quip. Was it Plumeria, maybe? I don't know, but a lot of people seem to be shipping Lily and the main character nowadays. Mudsdale, too. The Sun Flute and the Moon Flute. Oh, sorry, I gotta do it in the Lily voice. If we sound both together. Let's go, Cottonmouth. Alright, we're not running. We're walking. We are savoring this music. Because we are ready. We're ready to save Nebby. We're ready to go face Luzamine and Guzma and bring them back to our world. And this music, it suits the climb up the altar perfectly. I've sung lots of praise about the music in this game so far, but this is just one more example of how brilliant the music is. It's beautiful. That is one heck of an altar. It reminds me a little bit of Spear Pillar from Diamond and Pearl. And maybe a bit of Team Plasma's castle from Black and White. Maybe. I feel the strong power of the moon. Nebby, I'm going to make my mother wake up and see reason before I send you back to your old world. I'm going to make her hear me. I'm going to tell her how I feel. Even if I'm not a trainer, I can still do that much. The Sun Flute. It feels like it was made to fit my hand. I think I can play it. Here we go. The music just building up the moment. It's happening. We're finally doing it. Will the legendary Pokemon come? Will it hear the flutes calling it? We can only hope. Because it's Nebby's only chance. Will you blow the moon flute? I will. I think we should wait until the moon has arisen. All right, now it's nighttime. It's ready for our duet. Wow, that was fast. Well, Nebby's never going back in the bag again, I can tell you that much. There's not a bag on the planet big enough to fit this monstrosity. Nebby, thank goodness you're alright. Please don't ever do that again. You made me worry so much. And I never imagined that sounding the flutes would give you so much power, or let you evolve into the legendary Pokemon. Yeah, Nebby was legendary all along. Can you believe it? Please, Lunala. No. Nebby, please. I need to see my mother.